What is up YouTube? Code Melon here, and today I'm back with another Infinite Warfare gameplay that I got from the beta obviously. And as you can see from the title, this video is to do with how OP the pistols in this game are. Obviously not a lot of people would have probably tried them out because a lot of people just don't, a lot of people rather want to just go for the AR or SMG route, which is just to try and get as many kills as possible, or they want to just use a sniper. Again, to be fair, no one ever really just uses a pistol like constantly. Like, they'll get it out if they need to, if they haven't got any ammo in their actual gun. But most people would just rather use a primary as whatever playstyle they're gonna play, whether it's a shotgun, sniper, SMG, or AR. That's how they're just gonna play, and it's probably easy to get kills with. However, I found out, especially on this map, Frontier, with all the tight corners, that this duelist class, I'm pretty sure it was called, with the no idea, Kendall 44, I want to say, like fully automatic pistols, dual wield is amazing. Like you'll see in this gameplay, that literally I'm pretty sure at the start I go like 9-0 or like 8-0. Like it was like so easy. The only time I was ever really getting killed is if I was getting sniped whilst going across the middle, or if I was maybe grenaded. Is that the right word? Grenaded. Or if I was getting killed by one of the specialist things like the shotgun, because these pistols are basically like having the little specialist machine pistols. Like that's how OP they are. Like someone will just start shooting you, just turn on them and destroy them. Like they're literally amazing. And honestly, I guess you could say they could need a nerf, but I think it'd be better to wait until the game's like been out for a few days or a few weeks, and then you'll know if they need a nerf. Because how I see it is that I always think that on Black Ops 3 I can control the recoil on most of the guns that have extreme recoil, like the VMP, the Vespa, like the Man of War maybe. I think I'm really good at that. But when it came to this game, I just felt horrible at it. Like I couldn't do it, and I feel like that shows that maybe the reason why some guns are so OP or need to be nerfed, like say it's like snipers, is because people aren't like good enough at controlling the recoil on the guns yet. I know obviously some pros obviously probably are, but the average player was good at like the last few games has to get used to this game first, and that's when we'll see if everything's actually OP or whether it's just there's people good at it at the start. That doesn't really make any sense to what I just said, but it's in basically we're gonna find out if the snipers can still snipe you non-stop when you're actually hitting most of your bullets rather than missing a few here and there. However, I know that I'm pretty sure it's not even just these pistols either. I'm not like is it the ONI, the ONI, whatever it's called, the other like sort of machine pistol. I used that in another game that I didn't record, and I think it was on the little like sort of cartoony like farmhouse map. No idea what it's called, and I got like a massive kill streak. I think it ended up being like 13 kill streak with that gun, and like it's just because they're like the automatic ones. I know there's like a burst one that you can unlock, or that you might be able to unlock, but I didn't get it to use it. So if that's like the RK5, then pistols are going to be a joke in this game. Because in my opinion, the pistol you start with, that the EMC or something like that, I think that's terrible. And people have been getting like nukes with it, and I can't use that one. But these machine ones are unreal. And if that burst one's like the RK5, then we're in for a fucking shit year. And that's without all the other stuff that people moan about. I didn't mention this in my beta review video because obviously I wanted to make this video, and I probably should have done that after, but I kind of just wanted to get that out and just let everyone know my opinion. But basically, the pistols in this game I think are actually fun to use, and I know obviously I probably wouldn't enjoy it if I was trying to use an SMG and I was getting killed by the pistols every time. Like these people in this game, well, like, you could probably tell these people were getting pissed off. Like I didn't hear them, but I would have been getting annoyed if I was, cause like they kept coming back and they just kept getting destroyed. And these pistols are just amazing. Obviously you got two, and this seems like the hip fire doesn't have much recoil in this game, which I think probably might get patched because a lot of people are just hip firing and rather than aiming in, and when you aim in it seems that the recoil is a lot worse than when you don't aim in. So obviously a lot more hip fire is going to be getting done this year. Obviously the video's been quite long because the gameplay has got long, so obviously it's domination, which is like around 10 to 15 minutes depending on how long like it takes the two teams to capture the points. But obviously I want to show you the whole thing because I just done so well, and it shows. And obviously I think this is probably one of my best gameplays. Like I've got more kills than this with other guns, but like it was probably the most fun I had as well. like, because I was just literally sprinting around with no, like, I was so confident that these guns were gonna work, like, kill people, that I didn't like care. Like, I'd run around the corner with like 2 people there and I'd kill them both. And like, I might get killed by the 3rd guy who like pops around the corner because it's like a spawn, but I just got 2 kills against people with like SMGs, and it was just really fun basically to use. And I'd suggest doing it when the game comes out, because if they get nerfed, obviously it won't be as fun and they won't be as OP. But 2, like, just the fact that you're using a pistol and like you're just destroying people with like what's supposed to be like the best guns on the game, it's always the funniest thing. I can't remember exactly what streaks I got in this game, but at the end of the game, I'm pretty sure I ended up like nearly 50 kills, or probably at 50 kills, and not really that many deaths. Like, especially if you're using a pistol, because like you just, I'm pretty sure they probably will get nerfed. Because like I said, once we find out how good the other actual guns are, once we get used to using them, that's when we'll really know how OP the pistols are. Because I feel like, especially me, because like when I first started playing, I was missing a lot of bullets like at the start. So like, I started shooting someone, I'd miss like at least like 3 bullets in like the first 6 I shot, and then I'd start hitting them all. But obviously normally in COD that's too late, because by then you've already been killed, like by whether it's a shotgun or the other person's just hit more bullets than you with the same gun as you. But as I got more used to playing, obviously I was getting better. But the people I was maybe playing against might have been like their first time on that day or whatever, and that might have been the reason why they feel so OP. But it just felt like every time I used them they were so good. And obviously you don't really want it to be like that case, because obviously you kind of want the weapons to be balanced, like, and I think they are actually in this game. I think the weapons are really, really balanced in this game. I did mention that in the beta review. I said like that I just think there's so many weapons you can use and do well with, which is the best way. I think COD's better that way, because Black Ops 3 was just like, it wasn't bad as a whole, but the guns were just a problem, because in the SMGs the VMP was like literally, if you don't include the pre-nerf Vespa, the VMP was like a mile better than every other gun. The Kuda was like second, but then everything else even worse. Like the Weevil was awful, the Razorback was awful. Sorry, Optic X. The Razorback was awful. I don't even remember. Like, the Pharaoh without rapid fire was awful. Well, I can't remember. Like, was it? That's all of them actually, isn't it? Yeah. And then obviously the Vespa was awful once it got patched, and the Kuda was just not up to scratch with the VMP. So basically, you had to use the VMP. ARs, I guess you could. There was quite more selection there, but let's be honest, the ISDR couldn't keep up with the HVK or the Man of War. The Man of War was inconsistent, really. Like sometimes you'd hit 3 bullets and they wouldn't die. So that was just annoying. And basically, everyone just used the M8 because it was like the sort of most consistent gun. I don't want to talk too much about Black Ops 3 because obviously this is an Infinite Warfare video, so I'm sorry if that bit got too much or too in depth, but I just like how the Infinite Warfare beta, it seemed like I didn't use any LMGs, but there was like the Mauler, I think it was, the massive like fucking aeroplane engine gun, like that gun, when I watched videos of people using it, it looked ridiculously OP, so that's great. The LMGs are, well, I think I say that's great, like it's not really, because the LMGs are good on Black Ops 3, and well, for people who just sat back, obviously if you ran around with them, they weren't, but if you just sat back in a little alleyway and just pre-aimed it, they were quite OP. So I guess that's alright. The shotguns seem okay. I didn't really get killed by them that many times, to be honest. I don't think anyone really wanted to use them. Obviously the ARs are there's a lot of good ARs, and obviously I want to be honest, like you can actually probably use any of the SMGs and do well. I don't honestly, the Ripper is really good, the Calm is really good, the FHR-40 is really good, and the ERAD's quite good. So like, I don't know what other guns they're going to add when the game comes out, but all the guns are pretty good. Also, like I said, I didn't make this class, and I probably will make it when the game comes out just to play it again. Also, I'm going to have to unlock more stuff, and this gun's probably going to be quite a high level unlock, I reckon, because it's really good. But once I get it, I'm definitely going to make a class similar to this, because it is so fun to use, and it'll probably be easy to get high kill streaks, high scores, and that's kind of what you want to be doing when the game comes out. So along with the SMGs that are like, and the ARs that are really balanced, with the LMGs balanced, the snipers, I don't know if all the snipers are good, because again I only used the longbow one and it seemed alright, and obviously a lot of people are killing me with it, so it must be quite good. And then obviously the special weapons as well, which obviously although they've got their own class, they're not special. Like they're not like what you'd normally have special. It's like obviously the UMP and the other Infinity War games that have their old guns coming back, which I think the UMP coming back's good, but it depends how good it actually is. Hopefully it is as good as it used to be, because otherwise, like what they did with the I think Black Ops 3 bringing back the MP40 was one of the biggest disrespectful things, purely because the MP40 was so good and they just made it so shit because they didn't want it to be pay to win. Whereas hopefully in Infinite Warfare they just give it to everyone, like you can unlock it, and then it won't ruin the game or won't ruin the gun. But yeah, that is all I've got to say about these pistols, because they are so OP, and as you can see, you don't even have to. You could literally have turned the sound down this whole video, and you would have literally known exactly what I've been saying, because the pistols are just ridiculous. You can see by the gameplay, you can tell by how I'm talking about, and they're going to be so fun to use in the game, and I hope you all enjoy using them as much as I did. But anyway, that is all for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.